Good morning. I hope you enjoy this hat. It is Thursday, November, whatever day it is. And I am out for my morning walk with Sir Nigel. There he is. Since it's cooler, we go for a walk in the morning and also in the evening. Get his exercise in. The vet said that he has pretty much reached his adult weight. So we don't want him gaining any more weight. So in addition to, of course, controlling what he eats, just adding in an extra walk, make sure we keep Bebe slim and trim, muscular, healthy, and also for myself because I've been lazy, honestly. But so this is going to be a reading vlog, and I am going to be reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I am very nervous because if you have watched any of my videos or follow me on Instagram, then you know that I have a past with Victoria Schwab. I've only enjoyed one of her books, but I'm very interested in this premise, and I've heard a lot of glowing reviews from people that have similar taste to me, so I'm wondering. And I got it from the library, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know how much reading I'll get done today because I do have a lot of things to do around the house. I've got to clean, laundry, I've got to write. I am participating in NaNoWriMo, and some other things, so I will do my best to include actual reading and reading updates in this vlog. I'm hoping that it only takes me a few days to read it so that I can start something else for Tome Topple that starts this weekend, but we shall see. So this is my introduction update, I guess, and I don't know if you'll see this hat again, but if you don't, just soak it in. But this is very bright. It's very cool out, but it's very bright. So I put on sunscreen and I put on my old lady hat because I'm not playing. Anyway, okay, enjoy. Bye. I'm gonna think about how some things are best unsaid. I'm gonna filter my reflection. Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, and this is an introduction to a reading vlog. It is not a very good reading vlog because I'm still terrible at them, but I need to do more of them so I can get better. So I hinted on Instagram, if you follow me there, that I was reading a secret book. Obviously, if you clicked on this video, you know what that secret book was, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I watched a couple of unspoilery reviews to, you know, get the right expectations, and did that help? You're gonna have to watch this to find out how I feel about this book. Also, I realized that I did not record myself reading at all, so that's part of a reading vlog, but again, I suck. So I did try to give updates, so I hope this is decent. Lord, who knows? I think I'm wearing the same gray sweatshirt the whole time too. It's a mess. I hope you like it. Yeah, good luck. Hello. So it's obviously nighttime. It's like 6:55. I'm taking Nigel on his evening walk. I got 15% into Addie LaRue and I fell asleep, but not because it was boring, just because if I'm laying on the couch and I'm tired, I fall asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, crap, it's time for his walk. So I'm liking it so far. I'm surprised. I really like the writing. I think that V.E. Schwab has worked on this one for a long time, and I think it shows in just the writing. I think the writing is really beautiful. I don't feel one way or another about Addie yet. I don't know her that well, but I do enjoy the writing and the story so far. There is one little like minor thing that bothers me, but it's kind of spoilery, so I'll save it towards the end. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. So we're gonna continue this walk, and then I probably won't check in until tomorrow. Good night. And no matter how desperate or dire, never pray to the gods that answer after dark. Hello, it's Friday, and you can see that little heathen. I got to 20% in, I was about to say Adult Education, that was not what I'm reading. Addie LaRue, and I'm actually really enjoying it. What is happening? I think it's just the writing and like the feel. I will say the only thing I don't like is that it goes between past and present, and I don't love the present day because it's in New York, and I just feel like write it somewhere else. Just the atmosphere of New York isn't as great as another city, but that's just a minor thing. But I am enjoying it. I haven't read yet today. It's like 11:15. We're obviously out here so baby can play because I just ran to the store, but I do have to bake and record a different video. So hopefully after that, and I have to write for Nano. So I probably won't be reading till later this evening, but I'm hoping I can get to 50% in it today. So I'll keep you posted. Let me play. Let me play. Come here. Let me play with the rope. That rope, you're barely bigger than the rope. Let me play. Come here, you little butt. Come here. No? Okay. Fine, I'll leave you be. Enjoy your rope. I'm terrible at this vlogging thing. It is 8:43 p.m. Friday night. Crazy night. You can see my bonnet and my sweats, but I'm tired. So my goal today was to get to 50% in Addie LaRue, and I spent the majority of the day doing a bunch of things on my to-do list, like writing, baking, filming, editing, all that stuff. So then I sat down to read, and it's dark outside, and I'm cozy on the couch, so I fall asleep. Not because I'm bored of the book. So we just made some coffee, and I'm about to heat up some of these cookies right there. Yes, at 8 p.m., but I don't have anything to do in the morning, so it doesn't matter. And I'm going to get to 50%. I'm at like 33% right now, and I'm still enjoying it. I think the writing is just so beautiful. I can't say that like the story, I guess I am interested in the story because I'm interested, like, it's just interesting to see this life that she has to live because no one can remember her, and the pros and the cons of that life. And it's kind of now getting to the part where this other character is introduced, Henry, I think, is the person. This lighting is making it look, I have this huge knot on my head and I do not, okay? Let's just say this kitchen lighting is making me look like a zombie. But anyway, Henry, who is the first person who remembers her. So we're getting that, but I'm gonna see where that goes. Gonna make this coffee and keep reading and maybe update you, or it'll probably be tomorrow. Okay, bye.
They say people are like snowflakes, each one unique, but I think they're more like skies. Some are cloudy, some are stormy, some are clear, but no two are ever quite the same.
Good morning. It is Saturday. I did get to 50% in Addie LaRue last night, and I felt like some little twist was coming, and it was revealed. Not like it was fully revealed, but it was like confirmed. I just don't know what it is yet, so I was like, yes. And it was like a perfect ending at the end of part 2 where I stopped. So I'm very intrigued. It's going well, way better than I was thinking. I can't say that I love Addie, but I can relate to her somewhat. But I'm enjoying it. So it is early. It is 8:14. Nigel has already been fed and watered and gone outside. So I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee and maybe a Pop-Tart because I only eat the finest pastries. He's in his crate right now, so he's not happy if you can hear that. And I have to do my closed captioning for my video that's going up this morning or today. So I'm gonna do that, then probably take Nigel for a walk. I don't know when I'm gonna sit down to read today. Hopefully I don't have too much to do besides laundry today. I need to do a workout. But that's my morning update. I would say I would like to finish today, but I think that's unrealistic. But I think I can definitely finish by tomorrow, so I can finish this weekend and start a new book on Monday. So hopefully I will finish this weekend, be able to edit this vlog and have it up next Saturday. Okay, ciao. Up outside to do my closed captioning because somebody wanted to be free. So he's entertaining himself with his rope and I'm working on closed captioning. It's very nice, it's cool, but the sun is shining, so I'm getting my vitamin D in and baby's getting his rope time in. We're just living our life. So I'm really terrible at this vlogging thing. I haven't done a lot today. Did get my writing for Nano done, played with Nigel outside, got my video up. I'm just feeling very meh because if you use that YouTube Studio app, you know how you go on and it says your video is performing your video is either performing as well as normal, above, or below. And of course I checked it and it's like, your video normally has this many views and it has below that. So I'm just feeling very sad because I tried something new, but it's very early in the States, so who knows. Anyway, it's time to give Nigel a bath, which if you follow me on Instagram, you know is a fucking task because he hates it. We've tried everything. I've tried no water. I've tried filling the water up with him in it. I've tried filling the tub up before and then putting him in it. We're there, both of us holding him. I've tried peanut butter on the tub, treats. He hates it. It's a task. He has sensitive skin and skin issues, so we have to wash him weekly. The medicated shampoo, we're not drying out his skin, but it's a lot. So I did read a little bit more of Addie LaRue and I'm just like really liking it. I'm like really connecting to it, which I'm just so surprised. I honestly wanted to hate it so I could rant and shit on it, but I'm really liking it. And I've got a lot of like quotes highlighted. Some I'll probably share in my next update, but I don't have my Kindle with me. But anyway, wish me luck. That Nigel is somehow calm today. He probably won't be, but we'll see. Hi, boo-boo. Hi, boo-boo. Are you gonna lay your boom boom in the water? Are you gonna lay your boom boom in the waters? Tell the people at home. Are you stressed? Are you traumatized? Because I am.
What is the point in planting seeds? Why tend them? Why help them grow? Everything crumbles in the end. Everything dies.
Good morning. It is Sunday, whatever day that is. And I'm obviously out here for my walk with my little Nigel. And I'm sorry, like it's people, I don't know how people vlog. It's obviously harder to vlog in the middle of a pandemic. The restrictions just got tougher here in Italy, so there's not a lot I can do. I usually go to the commissary, which is the grocery store on base. I can't even go to the gym anymore, so yeah, there's not a lot. It's just really me around my house, walking Nigel, doing stuff with Nigel. So sorry if this has been boring, but I am almost done with Addie LaRue. I was trying to finish last night, but I got sleepy. But before I go into that, I wanted to talk about, I know this is supposed to just be about Addie LaRue, but I'm also listening to another medical nonfiction book, which is my new thing. And it's called Stiff, and it's about cadavers, human cadavers. And it's very interesting, obviously. There's lots of information. But she is not a medical professional. She's like a reporter, a journalist. So I think that these stories from someone who's not in the medical profession, I don't enjoy as much. I feel like they don't have, not to say she's disrespectful. Oh, another poop. Luckily I got my poop bag, so I'll be back. tired yet? Trying to figure out the best angle here. The sun is obviously coming this way, but then it's like, whatever, we're gonna do this. Anywho, as you saw, Nigel pooped, and usually I wear a fanny pack and it has hand sanitizer on it, and I forgot that, so I just didn't want to pick up my camera again. So we walked back home, washed my hands. Obviously I picked it up with a poop bag, but still. And so now I'm just letting him run around in the yard for a while before he goes for his morning nap in his crate. But like I was saying, so I'm listening to Stiff, and I just, Nigel, no, hey, stop it. Hooligan. He loves rocks. She is not a medical professional, and I feel like it just has a different air since she's not a medical professional. Some of her humor to me is a little, I won't say she's disrespectful, but I just don't love it. It's still interesting. However, back to Addie LaRue. What are you doing? Stop eating the weeds. The energy of this pup is unmatched. No. Dang it, you just had a bath. Do you want to tell the people that you've been a bad boy? Tell them. Tell them you've been a bad boy. So I had to get the hose, rinse him off, even though he just got a bath yesterday. Look him in the face, Nigel. Tell him. Obviously, I'm struggling right now. My phone just dropped. It has a case, but it got dirty. So I have to take it off and clean it. Anyway, what was I saying? Addie LaRue. So I'm like 75% through. I'm going to finish today. It's just giving me all these feelings. Dang it. Again, I wanted to share quotes, but I don't have my Kindle.
Do you think a life has any value if one doesn't leave some mark upon the world?
It's just giving me all these feelings. And I find myself connecting more to Henry than to Addie, even though I can relate to her in some ways.
He is full of roots, while she only has branches.
I don't know. There's something about the story, the writing, that is just like grabbing me by the heart. And I was not expecting that. So, anywho, I'm going to go in here. I've got to finish cleaning up from this Nigel mess because I had just sprayed off the patio. Now he's destroyed it. And I need coffee. So, I'll check back in probably when I finish it, or maybe to share some quotes. We'll see. So, I finished and I have thoughts. And I know you're wondering, Jessica, did you like the book? How do you feel about the book? Would you recommend the book? I just want to say that I'm upset. I'm frankly pissed off about this book. I'm mad that it's adult. I'm mad it's by Victoria Schwab because I love this damn book. I was so ready to trash this, to rant about it, to be like, y'all don't make no sense, because some people who I trust have similar taste to me were raving about this book, and I was like, really though? It's the best book of the year. It's giving me all these feelings, and I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then I read it. Sorry, Curtis. Okay, I loved it. I'm mad about it, but I did love it. For me, it was the prose, as fancy people say. Her writing was gorgeous. Like, I think she's worked on this book for many years, and I think it shows. I have only read, well, obviously she wrote Vicious a while ago, and I still really love that book. And then she wrote A Darker Shade of Magic, which I didn't love. And I didn't love Vengeful, or what I read of Vengeful. So I was nervous, but her writing in this is exquisite. It's beautiful. I was just sitting there like, what is going on? And I feel like a better way to go into it is that Addie LaRue is like the early 1700s in France, and she's like 22, 23. So during that time, too old to be single. And so she is, Nigel, sit down. So her parents set her up with someone she doesn't, really know well or care to be in a relationship with or love. And the day of her wedding, she basically runs away. And in the forest outside of her little town, she is basically praying to like spirits to like, get me out of this, please. I'll do anything And I wouldn't say it's the devil. It's basically like a spirit or a demon, maybe you could call it, that she names Luke. And he asked her like, okay, what do you want? And she's like, time. I don't want to be constrained by time. I don't want to be constrained by this life. And so that's not very specific. So he gives her that wish and essentially makes her immortal. However, no one can remember her. First, you're getting her realizing like, did this even work? Because she's like, I don't think anything is different. But she soon sees how this wish or curse is working. Like she'll talk to someone and then maybe they close the door or they walk away and they come back and they don't remember her. Or if she's with someone and stays the night, they wake up and they don't remember her. So she starts over time to realize just how this is working out. She can't say her name. She can't write her name. She can't leave her mark on the world. And so she got what she asked for, but she didn't realize the consequences. And the sun is going down because it's about to storm. So I'm sorry about the lighting. So then it's on the blurb that finally she meets someone who can remember her, and his name is Henry. And this is in the present day, 2014 in New York City. And it goes from there. So like I said, I love the writing, and it's not really a plot driven book. There is a small plot, but I feel like it's very character driven and it's more about the theme of time. And there's a lot of aspects of time that the book talks about, like, what do you do with endless amounts of time? Or if you only have a certain amount of time, or, what does it mean to not be able to be remembered? And I don't know, a lot of things that Addie and Henry went through or were thinking, experiencing, I related to so hard. I was over here in my feelings. Now, I did not shed a tear. I was very emotional because it just stirred some things in me where I was like, I have those feelings. I have been suffering from an existential crisis since it seems like forever. And so to me, it was just very relatable. And then on top of that, the writing was just beautiful. I just want to say some of my favorite quotes, non-spoilery, of course. One is, were the instants of joy worth the stretches of sorrow? Were the moments of beauty worth the years of pain? Like, I just love that. I loved the dual timeline. So she does go between starting in the 1700s and then through time, because Addie is alive for over 300 years. And then there's the present day 2014, and it goes back and forth. And I enjoyed both timelines, especially the older timelines, to see the different places that she went and the things she gets to experience through time, because obviously living and starting in the 1700s to 2014, you get to see all of these things, like the invention of flying and cars and technology, movies, and of course a lot of wars. And so she also interacts with Luke throughout the book. I have seen some people's criticisms that they would have liked him in the story more. And for me, I wouldn't have minded it, but that didn't take away from the story because I really loved Henry. And so I played myself, and of course didn't think I was gonna love this book. And so of course now all the pretty editions are probably sold out. I did order a UK edition, and now that I think about it, I also want the US edition, and I hate myself because it's adult, so it costs more. I don't love the covers, but they're growing on me. But I loved this book. I could be really nitpicky and give it a 4.5, but I'm just gonna round up to 5 anyway because Goodreads. So I don't think everyone would love this book, especially if you're skewed more to the plot-driven side, because like I said, there's not a huge plot in the story. But if you can get, I don't know, if you're interested in the concept and the concept of time and the themes that plays with, and then her writing is beautiful, I think anybody would enjoy it, and it's easy to understand, then I think you might like this book. And that's a great thing about a library. You can borrow it and see if you love it. I don't know how I feel in the ending. I don't hate it, but I'm just like, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and I don't know, I kind of like it. Anyway, I love the book. I already bought a copy. I'm probably going to get a second one. I am shooketh to my core that Victoria made me feel these things. I didn't think she had it in her after Vicious. I thought that was her one stop for me, but she showed my ass. And so I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you've read this book, let me know in the comments, or did this persuade you to read it? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. If you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. What are you doing? I give you the lowdown on bookish drama, and occasionally I talk about books that I read. And there's also usually a cute puppy. Hold on. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Don't you want to subscribe just for him? Him and Curtis. This is Curtis the Croton. Check out my description for links to my social media and a bunch of other stuff, like links to alternatives to Amazon to purchase books and audiobooks. And I hope you leave a comment down below. If you've made it this far, if you could leave me any kind of plant emoji to tell Curtis what's up. I thank you for watching. Take care. Wear your mask, wash your mask, stay distant, wash your hands, wear your sunscreen, moisturize, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!